Hello and welcome to Coffee Talk with Dan and Carol. It's fun to have you here joining us today. We were just talking about the power of intention and how that plays out in our life. And one of the things that we're playing with is sharing at night what our intention is for the next day, each of us as individuals.
Why would we want to do that?
Well, for me, the reason that I want to do that is I'm finding that the more intentional I become, the more that I truly create the results that I want to create rather than allowing things to just happen by default. And when I share those with Dan, who's on my team, we're working together, then one, I have shared it and got it out, made it verbally intentional rather than just having it in my head. And two, then I have my greatest cheerleader who's on my side supporting me in the process.
Now, it's not airy-fairy stuff either. There's science behind this. We have two parts of our mind. We have a conscious mind, which is our awareness of what we see and hear and feel every day. And there's a deeper knowing, we could call it an other than conscious part of our mind that has all kinds of resources that we can tap into, and we do tap into at any time. Now, when we sleep at night, our conscious mind sleeps. Our other than conscious mind never does. And so it's continually working and working and working and helping us to tie into resources. So by setting an intention like that in the evening, whatever it is that you want to do in the next day, well then all the night while your conscious mind is quiet, your other than conscious mind is doing its thing in there, cogitating and percolating and doing whatever it does, digging up all kinds of resources so that we can be more creative and more attentional, so that we can focus our attention the next morning on what it was we intended the night before.
More attentional, more intentional?
Both.
Okay, cool.
So we can focus our attention the next day on what our intention was.
Okay. The cool part that I'm finding is, for me, just even logically, it's allowing me to sort through what's important for me for the next day. And in doing that, when I jump out of bed in the morning, there's no time wasted or lost as I think about, gee, today is Thursday, what am I going to do today, kind of thing. I've already thought it through the night before. And I've been finding myself to be really a lot more productive and having more fun and being less caught up in some of the challenges that might have surfaced before.
It came very, very clear to me that the power of this. A while ago, I was having a discussion with my mom and my dad. Amazing, incredible people. They've been married for 55 years, 56 years, something like that, whatever it is. And I had asked them one day what some of the secrets were for their long-term successful marriage. And Dad said, never go to bed mad. Well, if we turn that around the other way, really what it means is, what he was meaning when I asked further was about, resolving issues in the relationship before you go to bed, so that bedtime space is a time of caring and loving and compassion and creativity, and so that the minds were clear through the night rather than stewing and brewing on stuff that had gone on.
Pretty powerful advice, and what that takes is open, honest communication, a willingness for us to focus on what it is we want rather than what we don't want, and a willingness to maybe even say we're sorry and move on and focus on what we intend to create.
And tap into the power of the good old noodle.
So we invite you to give it a go, see if it's something that you would be interested in trying, and let us know how that goes for you and in your relationship and in your own personal life.
Set your intention tonight. See what happens.